Okay, I will talk about Sequelize. I will create a couple of models and define relationships between them and validation and things like that. I will explain what it is because I believe you already know it, and I'll just start. Or at least you already know what ORMs are. So first thing, I need to init this using npm. So I already typed npm init-y, and there is the package JSON. And now I need to install a couple of things. First one is Sequelize, and you can just put space and add another package names, and I will use Postgres for that, but it will work the same in MySQL, for example. So pg and pg store, and I will use .env files, so maybe like a bonus thing to show you in this series. Maybe we can now start creating the folder structure. So first thing, I will create a folder called source. Inside of it, I will have the .env file. Oops. Here inside of it, .env, and I will create index.javascript. Now, the first thing, I will just authenticate and log in using Sequelize. So first thing, so const require, so I'll require Sequelize. So I added s at the beginning, I don't want to type it. So, and I added as a capital letter because this is a constructor function and it's a common practice to capitalize them like the class names. Anyway, and now I can require .env and put config. So this will get the variables from the .env file and put them inside our process. I will just show you in a couple of seconds. So now I'll define a function called init and const. I will extract a couple of things and add them inside of a bunch of variables from the process.env, and these comes from this package after they read this file. So it need to be the same level like this, and I will put the credentials here. So this is one of the most common way to secure credentials, and this file should not be committed. It's like a thing that you and your colleagues will agree on, to put credentials here, and you create it on your local machine and don't commit it, especially on the public repositories. And DB, I'll call it DB. It's called Sequelize test. I already created this database, by the way, and my password is root. And what I need to do now is extract these things, so I can split. Oops. And this I will split it to the right and just copy paste these. DB user, DB. I have Prettier installed, so that's why the code gets formatted when I save. Just if you wondered about that. So const Sequelize will be equal to new Sequelize with capital S. And first thing, you need to pass the database, then the database user, database password, and now pass an object with the host. It's the DB host and dialect. Did I write it correctly? Yes. So this is what they call the drivers, you can say. So Postgres, and that should be it. And another thing we can do, oh, you know, I think the init function is a little bit early, so just like this. So I'm connecting and putting the object that represents that connection inside a variable called Sequelize. I don't need that function for now. And what I can do is Sequelize dot authenticate, and then so this pretends a promise, and if everything is correct, we can just log connected. If I did something bad, I will just catch it, and console.error. By the way, if you wonder what's the difference between .log and .error, this will put it inside the standard error output, and this will put it into the standard output, which will make more sense when you deploy some code as a service and you want to look at the log files. Some people put even the errors inside the log files, which is very bad. So just for your information. So now what I need to do, I will go inside source, and I will just run this index. If everything is fine, we should see connected. So yeah, we connected. This is the test that they run, select 1+1 as a result.